Check out the links in my description for more information, for more resources. Check out the podcast. Check out the Facebook groups. Just check out the links. There's a lot of great stuff there. Comment, rate, subscribe, share, like, dislike, whatever you want to do. This is my Hatchhyack, Gogeta, and Vegito time burn deck. And copy the leader. 4 Gogeta Prismatic Burst. 4 Goku Beyond All Limits. 4 Vegeta Feign Greeting. 4 Oceania Shenron. 4 Shenron Figure Majesty. 4 Dr. Legend Departed Spirit. 4 Finn Incarnate. 4 Goku Making Engine. 4 Vegeta Skillless. 4 Power Burst. 4 Goku Jr. Vegeta Jr. Unison. 4 Omega Shenron Assimilating Evil Unison. 4 Gohan the Awaken Unison. 4 Baby Juvenile Parasite Unison. And 4 Vegito Unison of Might. So, obviously, Gogeta Prismatic Burst has a ability that if you have red energy, you can deal your opponent 1 damage. And Vegito, if you -5 and your opponent has no battle cards in play, you can deal them more damage. So, these are ways you can deal your opponent the final damage for game, or deal them damage so they have 1 life less than you, and if time runs out, you win because you have more life than your opponent. So you can win in time, just those burn effects. Or a combination of those burn effects plus attacking, right? Just to make sure you have more life than your opponent. So there's that. And then of course everything else is, the leader's effect, slowing down your opponent's ability to attack with a whole bunch of battle cards. We got the Goku and Vegeta, Xeno cards that we can use to play our Gogeta for 5 energy instead of 10, right? Then we got the 1-drop Goku and Vegeta. They're also Xeno, so we have 8 Gokus, we have 8 Vegeta Xenos in the deck. So chances of having 1 Goku, 1 Vegeta in order to play this, it's there. So, and then of course we got the Skillless Vegeta, so we can combine it with our Saiyan Scion, so we can aggro on it early game. The first 3 turns you will be charging black energy, so you can awaken your leader, and then turn 4 and above, you'll be charging red energy, a maximum of 4 red energy, because you'll need it for Vegito. Mainly Vegito is your turn 7 play, ideally, because you want to play Baby Juvenile on turn 6, because you'll have the 3 red energy for it. And then that way on turn 7, you'll play Finn for 2 black energy, specifically 2 black energy, to reduce your opponent's board down to 1 battle card. Then use Baby Juvenile Parasite to get rid of their last battle card, so they have no battle cards, right? And you'll still have 5 energy left, 1 black, 4 red. Now go for Vegito, because you need 4 minimum red energy for Vegito. So 4 red and 1 black energy, so that way he can have 5 markers. And then do the -5, and your opponent won't have no battle cards, obviously, from the combo, from the Finn and Baby combo, and then deal your opponent the damage for game, or just to make sure their life is less than yours, so that way, if time runs out, you win in time. So that's something to keep in mind. So that's the time burning stuff. Then of course, we got a whole bunch of our defensive cards. Our Oceania Shenron, we go in through milling our opponent, but this is mainly just to help us stay in the game longer, so we can get to turn 7 and whatnot and burn our opponent with Vegito, or get to turn 5 and burn our opponent with Gogeta, depending on the situation, right? Shenron Figure Majesty, so we can draw and untap energy, so that way we can always keep our defenses up, plus keep our hand size nice and thick. Of course, we do combo in the deck, especially because we want to have Z energy. We have a little trick here you can do with Dr. Leche or Shenron, or combine both, where we can guarantee we can always have Z energy, because the idea is that we'll use either Shenron or Dr. Ledger himself, bring it back, and then combo in order to have Z energy, and then use the Z energy to play from our Z decks, which I forgot to mention. We have 2 Majin Buu Pure Destroyer, which are main Z battle card that we want to bring out the most, and he synergizes with Dr. Ledger and Shenron as a battle card removal engine. Plus, he's a blocker, so there's that. So we can block and get rid of a battle card as our engine. Cumber, has the ability to tap down some battle cards to keep battle cards tapped down with servant effect. So we have him there for that. Here's battle card crit. Here's a card that will help us cycle cards from our hands so we can get to our key cards. Especially if we're trying to get to our Vegeta and Goku for our Gogeta play or something like that. So keep that in mind. But our main battle card, a Z battle card, is our Majin Buu Pure Destroyer because of his ability to be a blocker. He's a 1-drop, so Power Burst works with him. And then his active main, limit 1. Since our leader is black, and if we have 3 or more energy, you can place one of your Z energy into your drop to choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it under this card. And then this card gets 20k power until the end of your opponent's turn. So he'll be a 25k blocker on your opponent's turn. So the likelihood of him blocking and staying on the field is a lot higher, him being 25, right? And if we have to combo to keep him on the field, well, that just feeds into his power, right? Because we'll just use his active main to send that Z energy to the drop and then absorb something else and make him 25k again. And just keep recycling that over and over again. And of course, we can, like I said, we can always bring back 2 cost or less battle card from our drop onto the field, and then combo it off so we can put it to Z energy and then send it from our Z energy to the drop to trigger his effect to absorb our opponent's battle card, right? Keeping our opponent's board clear, and then building up, strong blocker so we can keep blocking. So there's synergy that way. So that's our main workhorse right there for defense. Where am I? We could even use Gogeta and Vegeta in the same way, where we do the +1 ability to give it a marker, right? So we do the +1 ability, so it gets a marker, and then the next turn do the -1 to bring back up to 2 skillless battle cards. So we can bring back 2 Vegetas, then combo off the Vegetas for 2 attacks. That way we can have 2 Z energies, and then use those, like I said, use the Z energy for our Buu to do his thing. And we can definitely keep stealing opponent's board. So, and that's just with the Buu 1-drop, right? Then we have the baby unison, right? So baby Buu combo, so you can get rid of 2 battle cards every turn if you have to, right? Because of course we have a lot of blockers in here. Dr. Ledger is a blocker. Got Goku making inches is a negate. Power Burst is a negate. Oceanus is a blocker, and it's a floodgate negate. Right? This unison's a blocker. This Gohan is a blocker. So we have a lot of defense in the deck, so we'll be able to block, and then of course clear our opponent's board. We got Finn to board wipe our opponent. They'll have 1 battle card left, but that's okay because we have Baby and we have the Majin Buu 1-drop battle card, Z battle card, to help us remove that 1 battle card that our opponent tries to keep. Again, so it's important to keep opponent's board clear so that way, we can use our Vegito to win the game. Plus, it's just a good defensive strategy, right? To make sure they have very little things they can attack us with, and of course, block their, leader in unison swings. Make sure they don't have battle cards to try to hit us with. We all know Limits Goku, other than being a Xeno Goku for Gogeta, he also has the ability to help you cycle your Ocean and Shenron when you overwhelm. This Vegito, he's more there mainly because he's Vegeta Xeno, and he's just another overwhelm 6 30k option that you could try to go for game with, or at least reduce your opponent's life points less than yours and win in time that way. And then he just negs one card from your opponent's hand. I prefer a Vegeta that when you overwhelm warps one of my opponent's battle cards. If I'm right, there is one. I just forgot what it was called, so didn't find it. But if I'm right, there is one that does that. And you could do it for free if I'm right. But that's the thing, is this is a free overwhelm, just like this one is. There's no problem paying for it, as long as it does what you need it to do. Since we always untap our energy with Shenron Fate Majesty, it's not a problem to pay for it. I think that explains everything. After Ledge is a reusable blocker that we can bring back from our drop. We always combo him off for the Z energy play, which is nice to combo him defensively and then use him for Z energy. And then we can always bring him back and then use him for Z energy. Like we combo him offensively, right? So we can Z energy and play something from our, on our turn, the baby, the Majin Buu play, take our opponent's battle card and make a 25k blocker, or just use him to block because he is a blocker already. But it depends how you want to use it. That's the thing, is like a lot of synergy here. There's a lot of little nice little tips and tricks in here, a lot of little toys in here. Obviously, this doesn't give you no combo power, but after you use it to negate an attack, it would be a good idea to combo it off to turn it to Z energy so you can use it for Z plays. So that's something to keep in mind. Typically you don't want to keep him on the field too long. But of course, you can use him on the field for the effect of Gogeta, because Gogeta lets you use cards in your hand and battle area in order to send him to the drop in order to play this card. So if he's in play, you can keep him in play and then just draw Vegeta, the 6 drop or the 1 drop, and then go straight into the 10 drop Gogeta. Power Burst, of course, negates an attack. You could negate attack for free by taking a life if you have 5 or more cards in your drop. Shenron, you need 7 or more cards for its sparking effect. We use it to mainly draw a card and untap energy. So we can always play our Oceanus or Power Burst or our making an entrance, especially if we Power Burst, grab our making entrance instead of an energy for making entrance, so we can stop 2 attacks off of just 1 play. So there's synergy there. This is mainly for the fact that it's a blocker. But you can, obviously, mainly we use it for blocking. This one, we use it to attack and then restand it at the end of the turn so we can use it to block. This obviously is so we can draw a card and get rid of our opponent's battle card and swing with it. That's the main thing we use it for, and it synergizes, of course, with the Finn and Vegito strategy. The Vegito, does have a +1 effect where you can draw a card. You can't play a mono red battle card, obviously, but you can at least do the +1 just to draw a card. But the other use it has, other than the burning effect, is its -2 ability until the end of your opponent's next turn. If your opponent would play a battle card using a skill, it is placed into the drop area instead, so it acts like a counter play, like a floodgate counter play. So comes in handy against decks that likes to play out to a whole bunch of big battle cards, especially any battle cards that are 8 costs and higher. Obviously useful against any decks that are overwhelming. So it's really good floodgate to have in this deck, on top of the fact that you can obviously use it to burn. That's the end of the video.